Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Polygon Matic and really where we're going to see the price prediction for Polygon by the end of May, June, and 2021. We see a massive 21% increase in the last 24 hours, with the entire market really correcting and now finally taking a little bit of a recovery course. We see Polygon doing a bit more than that, a 73% increase in the last week, a 211.68% increase in the last month. Just a massive increase all the way from about this 0.35 mark, about 35 cents, all the way to this $1.32. That is a massive increase. A lot of people very happy with this increase, expecting to see more yet because of this Polygon being so beneficial to the ecosystem as a whole. We're going to talk a little bit more about some of the numbers as well as, what Polygon is doing, partnering, integrations that are taking place, and why we're going to continue to see this climb. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Polygon was formerly called the Matic Network. This is just a brief description for you guys. Polygon Matic is an Ethereum token that powers the Polygon Network, a scaling solution for Ethereum. Polygon aims to provide faster and cheaper transaction on Ethereum using layer 2 sidechains, which are blockchains that run alongside those Ethereum main chains. Also, users can deposit Ethereum tokens to a Polygon smart contract, interact with them within Polygon, and then later withdraw them back to the Ethereum main chain. The Matic token is used to pay transaction fees and participate in proof of stake consensus. So a lot of information there for you guys, and don't worry, we're going to jump into those partnerships and integrations right now. So we see the first one coming up. Betting has never been more fun. Bettery.io, a social pool betting platform for friends and online communities, is launching its prototype on Polygon. Have an opinion? Share them here. So Polygon and Bettery, they are partnering. That is a big deal. Obviously, seeing more and more partnerships every single day, and that's exactly what we're going to cover today. We also see betting has, like we said, never been more fun. So Bettery was the first option. Now we see, are you ready for seamless swapping experience with liquidity aggregated from multiple DeFi blue chips on Polygon? Ethereum's leading DeFi player, 1inch Network, brings 1inch aggregation protocol to Polygon. So that's a big deal as well. 1inch obviously being a great, great partner to have. But next on the list, we have Beefy Finance. Now optimizes your single asset rewards from Aave on their super fast Polygon network. So you can stake your USDC, DAI, ETH, and WBTC directly on Polygon. We also see 1 out of 2 here where this tweet talks about thrilled to announce Matic is listed on one of the world's top exchanges, KuCoin. This is a big deal. Obviously, having any more accessibility of Polygon is going to help everybody around the world really start to buy Polygon. And, this is a huge announcement. Polygon being listed on KuCoin is a big deal. So this means that you can now trade Matic across all of the leading cryptocurrency exchanges now, including Binance, Coinbase, and then obviously Huobi Global, and obviously many more as well. Polygon is definitely one of the most accessible coins out there right now, and that's definitely a good thing. Next, we have, as part of BZX's multi-chain growth strategy, Polygon will become the third blockchain that BZX protocol adds to its growing list of supported blockchains. So just more support, more partnerships. Like we said, this is a big deal. Obviously, seeing Polygon continue to do very well. The fact that we have this many partnerships and integrations really taking place also show that Polygon has a very big future. Now we have mint NFTs like a boss with Eternity Chain and Polygon. We've talked about Eternity Chain on this channel quite a bit, and they talk about bringing cross-chain functionality to Eternity. Eternity is a little bit bigger than a small coin. It has 74.5k followers, so the fact that they're partnering up with such a large coin is definitely going to be beneficial to Polygon. Next, we finally have our last tweet that we're going to take a look at. Last little partnership. The third project on the project's spotlight is Decentral Games, a decentralized virtual casino fully owned by the players. So it goes into a little bit of detail on it, with more than 5,000 active players and addicting games like Blackjack, Texas Hold'em, poker, roulette, and partnerships with Atari and Decentral Games is a unique virtual casino fully owned by the players. This means at DG, you are the house. So that's very cool. Obviously, the game itself, I don't know if they take fees or not, but I will say for the game themselves, they actually don't benefit when you lose at the casino. Obviously, the house actually wins, which would be the players in the game that can make their own little gambling method. So it's very cool. Obviously, a very cool idea behind Decentral Games. So we've talked about Decentraland specifically, quite a bit on this channel as well. So Polygon's looking good. We have a lot of new partnerships, a lot of new integrations. Let's jump straight into Polygon's website now. I'll give you guys a brief overview of what Polygon's really trying to accomplish, and then jump straight into those price predictions for May, June, and 2021. So first off, Ethereum's Internet of Blockchains. Polygon is a protocol and a framework for building and connecting Ethereum-compatible blockchain networks, aggregating scalable solutions on Ethereum, supporting a multi-chain, Ethereum ecosystem. So you can actually just scale your decentralized app in 30 minutes. 90+ D app, already have scaled their performance. So it's very, very quick, very, very easy. It seems like they talk about how it's built by developers for developers, so it is able to fully benefit from that Ethereum network effects. It is inherently more secure, and it is more open and powerful. Then they talk about the challenge. So obviously Ethereum is the blockchain development platform of choice, but it has limitations, obviously being the low throughput, poor UX, or gas delayed POW finality, and then they talk about the node sovereignty as well. You go to the solution. These are going to be the solutions to the challenges or the problems, and that's exactly what we need in this cryptoverse. We need a lot more solutions, and that's exactly what we're getting with Polygon. One-click deployment of those preset blockchain networks, growing set of modules for developing custom networks as well. We have the interoperability protocol for exchanging arbitrary messages with the Ethereum and other blockchain networks, modular and optional security as a service, adapter modules for enabling interoperability for existing blockchain networks as well. So just a massive amount of solutions to problems, as well as features. Polygon combines the best of Ethereum sovereign blockchains into an attractive feature set built by developers for developers. They love that little line right there because obviously being built by developers for developers, they make things easy, they make things simple, they make things easy to understand, obviously, and everything just works and fits properly. So we have the ETH compatibility, scalability, security, sovereignty, interoperability, user experience, developer experience, and modularity. And then we talked about projects at the bottom. So these are just some of the projects that use Polygon architecture. Obviously, Decentral Games being the one we just talked about, and it is there on the list. So there is a lot of projects. The team themselves is fantastic. If you want to take a little bit more of a deep dive into the team, I definitely suggest always looking into the team a little bit because the team has a lot to do with the project. Obviously, if the team is bad or the team is good, that's going to impact whether the project really continues to do very well, or maybe comes back and doesn't do as well. So I do think there is a bright future in Polygon. $1.32 now to $1.34. We are continuing to see rises in Polygon. By the end of May, we could see a lot of different things happen. My price prediction for the end of May is going to be right around $1.75 to $2. I think we have a lot left in Polygon. I think there's still a big pump coming. A lot of people questioned me the last time I said this. I will say Polygon's going to make it over $10 billion in market cap very, very quickly. We're going to continue to see it rise. A lot of people ask, around, I think, let's check here. It was right around, 75-cent range. We had a huge increase. We went up to about 88 cents, 91 cents. We actually dipped back down to about 76, 78 cents. A lot of people were questioning my, push for the month of May being around this. Originally it was around, I believe, $1.50 was my price prediction. But obviously at this point, I think we easily have enough gas in the tank to get to that $2. But it's just crazy. A lot of people were questioning it. If a coin is solid enough, it has a great foundation, and the idea behind it is actually needed. If there's a solution that is really needed, Polygon definitely has that solution. It's going to continue to rise. It's going to continue to do well. It doesn't really matter if it had an 800% increase. It could go to 8,000% increase if the coin is needed that well, or if it's that much utility behind the coin. And like I said, if the use cases are that big. So let's jump into, by the end of June. Where do we think by the end of June Polygon could end up? I think right around $2.50 to $3 is a more of a safe price point. I think by the end of $2, by the end of May, I guess around that $2 price range, I think it will slow down just a little bit. So $2.50 to $3 is going to be the end of June price prediction for me. I do want to say, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing. And I also want to say these are usually very conservative and realistic price predictions. Today is not an exception. So I'm going to stick with a all-time high by the end of the year 2021. It's going to be right around $8 to $10 in my opinion. I think that's very realistic. I think we should easily actually pass $8, but 8 to 10 is right around that price range that I think is viable and realistic. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, talking about Polygon with me. Make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I really do appreciate all of your support. I'll see you guys all in the next one.